What's YouTube, your boy, and we're back at it with another video. Today's video is a little different, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna dwell into reality, you know. We can't run away from reality, bro. Especially as Africans, bro. We need to know what's going on with our African continent and in the rest of the world, etc. Because we are the most, vandalized, most, oppressed, most, we need to know because we are the poorest, bro. We in Africa, we are so poor, bro. But yet we are, Africa as a whole is so rich compared to the rest of the continents, bro. So we need to know what's going on. We need to know what's been taken away from us. You feel me? So this is one of the brothers that really updates us of what's going on in the world, in our African country, with the presidents and everything. So please go subscribe to him, Zach Mwekasa, bro. I think it's Congolese. So shout out to the brother, bringing this channel. So go subscribe to him and subscribe to my channel as well. So this is interesting, bro. So today I'm reacting to Africans shocked by Putin. I think I was supposed to react to the video of African countries talking to, because they're trying to ease the thing, the war that's going on in Ukraine. So African countries that they've united and to try to talk them down, you know what I'm saying, for the sake of our economy and for the sake of the world and for the sake of the lives that have been affected. So of which is good, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shows that we as black people, bro, we just into peace, bro. We into peace, bro. Peace is our thing. So let's hear from Zach, and then what he's got for us. So let's get into the video. So this is Putin. Okay, today they're meeting Putin. So Vladimir Putin. So they just trying to talk him out and trying to know exactly why the war is going on, what's exactly going on. Like they trying to ease the war and stop the war and stuff like that. So let's get into the video. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, bro.
Unbelievable. So fellas, Vladimir Putin drops a bombshell. Unbelievable. Some of African presidents went to Ukraine, then Russia, to go have a discussion with both presidents, hopefully find a peace agreement, which was very interesting. We told you the stories with the South African delegation that was stopped in Warsaw at the airport for 24 hours.
Yeah. I don't know if you have heard of that or you have seen that. In is it Poland? Yeah, in Warsaw, Poland. So our plane, South African people in the plane, they got stopped there, and then they were like I don't know, they were like being abused, stuff like that. So it was like seems as a racial issues and everything. So I don't know how they managed to resolve the solution, but it wasn't unfair at all because they had everything. They were not supposed to be held or stopped in that way, and then get all the abuse they got.
It was shameful, absolutely shameful. And they went to Ukraine via Poland, had a discussion with Zelensky, then headed to St. Petersburg in Russia to discuss with President Putin. Now, what's happened there was very, very interesting. The discussion, Vladimir Putin came out with stories that not many people know and really putting to shame many of the narrative that we all know. Let's go through it very quickly. So the African delegation, which included the President of South Africa, Senegal, Zambia, and Prime Minister of Egypt, arrived in Moscow following the meeting with Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa presented a 9-point roadmap to end hostility, calling both sides to de-escalate.
And we are here to communicate a very clear message that we would like this war to be ended.
Obviously, President of Africa, for some reason, I don't know why Africans love to be so nice to even people that are not necessarily nice to us. They decided to go to Russia and Ukraine, have a discussion with President Putin and his counterpart from Ukraine to have a discussion, hopefully, to de-escalate the conflict. Because as per some studies, Africans suffering when it comes to seed that are usually purchased from Ukraine. So right now, Russia has blocked the port where the seed could come to Africa, and that brings out big problems for many African countries. I don't know if do you have issues with seed in your country?
Okay. I see why they doing this. All right. So this thing is affecting, Africa as a whole, because like as Zach is saying that, most of the whatever that's being, transported from Ukraine to our African, it passed to Russia. So Russia is like the releaser, the confirmation or something like that, or so it's been closed down, whatever. It's been difficult for us to like, buy whatever we need. So I see that.
I'm not sure, but that's supposedly one of the main reasons why African presidents came together to have a discussion with both Russia and Ukrainian presidents. Now, they have arrived in Ukraine at a discussion with the Ukrainian president, then headed to Russia to discuss with the Russian president. But unfortunately, this attempt to peace talk between Russia and Ukraine has not been successful. Yes, African presidents were hoping to have it successful, but it was not successful. Because Vladimir Putin came out with a story that shocked everybody.
Он так и называется. Договор о постоянном нейтралитете и гарантиях безопасности Украины. Именно о гарантиях, о которых вы сказали, уважаемый друг.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Why is this... Sometimes this shit is crazy. This president, he's the only one that speaks in his language, bro. What's this? In Russian language. So, like, but while everybody else has their own mother tongue, but they just, decide to speak in English, bro. Because of everyone has to understand, one of the official languages. But this is crazy, like. That's when you realize that, like, sometimes we are not so important. Like, this world is not taking us as they supposed to. Like, they're not taking us serious, bro. Like, you find somebody speaking on his language, bro, but he's the president. Aren't you supposed to know English, bro? Aren't we supposed to, make everyone understand whatever you're saying? So now they need an interpreter. So, of which is another delay, an interpreter as well. It needs to, explain word to word, So, it's not, the way he's saying it in his language, people not going to receive it from the interpreter the way he's saying it. You know what I'm saying? So, we need to hear everything from the actual original person. So, it's like, if somebody tells you this, in this language, and then I expect someone to go tell you, they're just gonna say it in, like, let's say this person is in a good mood and you were aggressive while saying that in your language. So now it's like they're just gonna say it, like, just for the sake of saying it. So that's really, like, not fair at all, bro. It's not fair at all.
Южноафриканской Республики. 18 статей. Более того, есть еще и приложение.
I hope everybody can read on the words.
Знаете, сейчас даже не буду об этом говорить. Они касаются и вооруженных сил, касаются других вещей. Все прописано. До единиц боевой техники и до...
For the sake of people that are, like, not getting it, So apparently the Russian president is having a document that says Ukraine government and the president, they violated the rule, so that's what broke the wall out. They violated what they had an agreement on. I don't know what that is. I need to also follow up here or hear from Zach. So I think that's why, and that's why this war has been happening, because if Russia is feel like it got so much disrespect, under agreement they had, a solid agreement, and they had a signature. Ukraine had a signature on that document, but they violated it. So which means Putin was being fooled, So let's hear from the rest.
Вот этот документ. Он парафирован
Kyiv delegation.
Киевской делегацией. Подпись стоит.
Signature's there.
In
See?
fact, Putin showed for the first time draft document that were being discussed by the Russian and Ukrainian emissary in Turkey more than a year ago. We haven't heard about that.
What?
The document was signed by Ukraine last year in Turkey. According to Putin, the document titled Treaty of Permanent Neutrality and Security Guarantee for Ukraine had been signed.
I wonder what the African presidents are gonna say, bro. Because right now they have no words. Because them, they just came for peace. They think like this fight is just, somebody said, fuck you, my bad for the language. But somebody said, something to somebody. And then they started, fighting, sending each other bombs. And then Africa's like, yo, whoa. Hold on, man. Chill out. No, it's not like that, bro. So from here, I feel like they don't have a words to say, because Russia has like solid proof for this war. Like to say, that's why I'm acting this way, because them people, they treat me like I'm trash.
So Putin said that this document was signed, they had an agreement, but Ukraine violated this agreement. Let's watch.
Он парафирован киевской делегацией. Подпись стоит. Но после того, как мы, как и обещали, отвели войска от Киева, киевские власти, как обычно, делают их хозяева, выбросили это все на свалку истории. Скажем так аккуратно и постараюсь интеллигентно выражаться.
So he said the draft stipulate that Ukraine must enshrine permanent neutrality in its constitution. Russia, US, Britain, China, and France are listed as guarantors. So Ukraine must change its constitution. And Ukraine must obviously have a limited number of arsenal and military personnel. And Ukraine must content itself with the part that Ukraine is supposed to have. So in other words, a big area of Ukraine will be ingrained in Russia. The big area of Ukraine that's Russophone, where people speak Russian, should be in Russia. Putin said Ukraine was responsible for sabotaging the negotiation. After we pulled our troops away from Kiev, as we had promised to do, the Kiev authority had tossed the treaty away into the dustbin of history. So basically what he's saying here is what? They had a discussion with the Ukrainian government, and the discussion entailed that the Russians will pull out their troops from Kiev. Because I don't know if you remember when the war started, Russian military were right around Kiev, the capital. Do you remember that? Then very slowly we heard them pulling away. But on the big news they said the Ukrainians are very strong, the Russians are running away. Or some news said the Russians are pulling away. It's a strategic move. Do you remember that? It's a strategic move, pulling away from Kiev. Now, Putin said that was not the case. He says that the reality was they agreed with the Ukrainians.
Yes, there's documents signed, bro.
Then we're going to respect the agreement as it is. And now, after Russian soldiers had pulled away from Kiev, Ukrainians were supposed to respect the treaty.
Exactly, bro.
Putin says to the African president, if they did not respect the contract the first time, where are the guarantees that they will not walk away from this agreement in the future? Just in the beginning of the war, they sat down and had a discussion. Bro. After the discussion, they had
this is new to the government,
and very shortly,
to the African president.
Boris Johnson of the UK went to Ukraine. Do you remember that? Boris Johnson.
I remember that.
Through the street of Kiev at the discussion, followed by Nancy Pelosi.
A whole bunch
of
them,
States.
they went to visit.
She also went to Ukraine to have a discussion. Anthony Blinken was there. Then Ursula von der Leyen of Europe, they had a discussion. And after they left the country, Ukrainians changed. They did not want to agree with Putin anymore. They wanted to go to war. Now, what conclusion can we pull out of that? Could it mean that Boris Johnson, Nancy Pelosi, Anthony Blinken, and Ursula von der Leyen came to Ukraine and said, you know what? You're not going to give in to Putin. We're going to support you.
Damn,
we're going to support you when it comes to weapons.
Damn, they're the snakes, bro. Exactly. They're Western, bro, are snakes, bro. Westerns are snakes. They never try to calm this war down. They're acting like, oh, this war, this and this, blah, Putin. While they're the ones that pushed this war to happen, bro. Fooling Zelensky. Fooling their stupid ass. Now, where you are now, bro? Where they at? Come on, man.
And funding, so you can fight the war to the death. Could that be right to say? I mean, can we allow ourselves to think that way? Because, I mean, look, you were right at the door of negotiation. You had to sit down and discuss, and you signed. Then all of a sudden, you get visitors coming to you. And
exactly. All of a sudden, who you want to fight?
Asking the visitors to send you weapons. Do you remember President of Ukraine asking for weapons? We need weapons.
Hold on, bro.
Of these.
Do we all get it now, bro? Do we all get this now? I knew, bro, that Putin is never wrong, bro. Somewhere, somehow, Putin is never wrong. There's something that's happened that happening. That broke this fight out.
In other words, Putin has showed to the world that we had signed an agreement. It's not me the problem. We sat down in Turkey, had an agreement signed, and after signing this agreement,
signed.
Who walked out of the agreement? They walked out of the agreement. So the African delegation, which included the President of South Africa, Senegal, Zambia, and Prime Minister of Egypt, were in Moscow.
And Zelensky didn't say that yesterday. No, not yesterday. Days when African countries went to Zelensky to seek the peace and everything. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say this. He didn't speak the truth.
To discuss with Vladimir Putin. Very disappointed
see
that whatever they're trying to do was for nothing. And also seeing them in Ukraine, walking the street of Kiev, transporting flowers. We understand and appreciate that out of respect for the people that have passed. It's a good deed, good thing to see President of Africa do such thing. But this raises the question, where are they when things happen in Africa? I mean, these are the same presidents that went to
Zach.
France years back when there was
a
story with Charlie Hebdo when many people were... Do you remember that story? African president went to France. Some of them cried. But where are they when things happen in Africa? Many people have passed in the Democratic Republic of Congo. We've seen nobody.
Sad reality, bro. Zach is saying it the exact way, bro, that I wanted to put it, bro. It's something. We as Africans, let me tell you something, bro. And it's a sad reality, sad truth. And most of y'all gonna say something, probably in the comments if you really want to write something, because, you know what I'm saying. But we as black Africans, bro, we need to smell our armpits, bro. I swear to God, because we hate on ourselves. We hate so much on ourselves. Our brothers, we hate on our brothers. We hate on our people, hate on your family. And it seems like we care so much about the people that are oppressing us. Different race, especially white people. We treat them like they gold, like they're so special. These people they manipulated us long time ago, and it's so deep because we don't see it till today, bro. As Zach is saying, bro, these wars that are happening in our countries, bro, like Congo's, Senegal, bro, but there's no single president talking about that. They not even trying to talk nothing about Africa's, circumstances, bro. They ain't saying nothing, bro. They are not saying nothing. They are doing nothing, literally. But they got guts to go to Europe and spend our own tax money to go and kneel down for somebody they don't know and put flowers on somebody. That's just like me. It's citizenship, bro. They gon' rest in peace. What about our own African brothers that are dying every day? These people are fighting every day. Like they need you to come together and put Africa first, man. Hey, bro, we need to smell our armpits, bro. Bro, let me tell you something. Unfortunately, the only time Africa is gonna be fine, I think it's when our era gets finished. We all, vanish, and the new generation, break out. Pure minds, pure hearts, not us, bro. We are so fucked, bro. We are finished, bro. Like the hate we got, the level of division we in now right now, bro. There's a so rich black person somewhere who don't care what's going on, because I know our minds. Black people don't give a damn as long as they fine. As long as their space is good, a black man doesn't give a damn, bro. Doesn't give a damn about who poor, who didn't eat. I'm telling you right now, the facts, bro. We need to smell our armpits, bro. If we really want to do this right now, bro, want to change Africa, otherwise Africa's going to remain the most, vandalized, most poor, most corrupt, most... I'm telling you, bro. Zach is speaking facts, bro.
Not at that level. People coming together to go try and resolve this problem with the African continent.
Exactly.
Yeah, we respect what they've done in Kiev.
I ain't respecting shit, nigga.
It doesn't good charity begins home. I mean, why don't you take care of home? I mean, things have happened in Senegal a couple of days ago. Maybe,
Imagine, bro.
I mean, nobody has said a thing about that.
Imagine,
I
my
don't know.
nigga.
Are the things that are happening next doors and
Better than,
more
like-
important than things that are happening back home? I don't know. That's a good question we need to answer. So basically, President
It's crazy,
Obama,
bro.
I think
It's
you guys
crazy.
sent a delegation as well. To
It's
go
crazy,
and
bro.
represent
This world is
the discussion
crazy.
between Vladimir Putin and Zelensky of Ukraine.
This world is crazy. Today, world, bro, there's a lot of fake people, fake love, fake giving a damn. People don't give a damn, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. No one cares. Like, nobody cares. People are just, because they're on camera, on public, they're gonna act like they care. They don't give a damn, bro.
And unfortunately, it failed.
Come
Some
on,
of the politicians
bro.
in Ukraine said this is a very primitive attempt for a forced peace. Primitive attempt for a forced peace. You believe that? A primitive attempt by African government for forced peace. That's what some Ukrainians have said. So they are primitive, in other words. They don't want this war to end. Because like I said before, like many people think, it's making a lot of money for many people. The Lockheed Martin, all these companies selling weapons to Ukraine, it's not for free. We're sending $20 billion worth of weapons to Ukraine. It's not for free. Ukraine has to repay this money. All these buildings crushing, destroyed and stuff, infrastructure. Somebody has to build it up. Building it up is not for free. There are companies that have already come to Ukraine to take that market. It's business. And, well, as long as none of our people is, and Ukrainian, again, I said, is a field right now for testing. They're testing so many things. They're testing. They have one system where they get your details, your data. You can use that system to go buy ticket to airplane. You have your passport included. You have your whole life, your medical insurance in it. So it's a testing ground for many new technology and many new things. So I want to know what you think about this. Should the African president go to Ukraine and Russia have a discussion? Was this a great opportunity for Vladimir Putin to show the world that he had a discussion with Ukrainian? He did not make a noise about it in the past, but he's obliged to show people papers where he actually wanted peace. They had agreed to peace agreement. But once the Europeans and Americans came in, the peace was thrown out the window. Let me know how you feel about this. Really a good pleasure. God bless.
Thanks, Zach, man. Go subscribe to Zach, bro. You're gonna get daily news about Africans, about, next move of Africa, the whole world is in general, bro. So go subscribe, bro. And please subscribe to my channel as well, bro. I go critique your girl, bro. You feel me? She finna get serious. Let's go.